So we will begin our practice getting in a comfortable position, putting something under your head perhaps and your knees, having a blanket, building your nest. And as you begin to settle in, make any adjustments that you need to. And throughout the practice, if you need to make a movement or adjust yourself, it's kind of interesting to just touch into right before that occurs, what feelings or emotions or thoughts were coming through. Just kind of a little thing to think about. So as we move into the meditation tonight, just notice the tone that you brought in from the day without trying to change anything. Just feel into the body and notice the overall tone. Notice the thoughts that are bubbling up still from the busy day. Feelings, the emotions, interactions perhaps that occurred. And just allow this time for yourself and just let all of those thoughts go. And notice your breath. Feeling the breath come across the nostrils, feeling it come into the throat, the chest, allowing the belly to fill. Exhale coming out. Notice the surface that you're lying upon, feeling where there's some areas of the body that are heavy, touching the surface a little bit more than other areas. The back of the neck, perhaps, under the knees, the low back. Allowing the body just to start to settle into that surface. And notice the room around you, feeling out above you, below you, in front and behind, to the right side, to the left side. And feel the air all around you as if you were almost in water. This energy that encapsulates us. And allow the sounds to come to you, noticing perhaps louder sounds outside the room, within the room. Allow them to come to you without grasping for them. Just opening up that sense of hearing. And notice the taste. Notice the mouth, what the taste is. You could even imagine a lemon, noticing what that does to the tongue. The moisture in the mouth. Allowing the lips to separate slightly, the jaw to release. And open up your sense of smell. You could even imagine a rose or a beautiful flower that you like with this perfume scent, that sweetness. In our sight, perhaps behind our eyes, we see darkness, or maybe some color, enlivening that sense of sight. As we begin to look inward, notice on the body somewhere that it's warm, that sense of touch, the warmth on the body, perhaps the material from the clothes on the skin. Noticing where the coolness is on the body. What does coolness feel like? Just absorbing it without an analysis, experiencing the coolness. And come back to the breath, feeling how the breath comes in, feeling it moving through each and every limb of your body. Noticing how the rib cage moves, the side ribs, the front and back, with each breath. And bring in an intention. Was there some purpose that you were thinking about for this practice tonight? Something that you'd like to bring into your life? And whatever that may be, create it in a present tense and repeat that to yourself 3 times. I am, whatever it is. And now move into your heart. Feel into your heart, noticing what its desire is. You could even ask the question to your heart, what is my heart's desire? And then wait for a moment for an answer, a feeling, or an emotion. What is most important to you that drives you forward into each moment in your life? Your Dharma. It may just even be a pulsation or a feeling, a sense. Allow the thoughts just to be released and then feel into that desire. You could notice if there are thoughts popping in, perhaps images of what it's going to look like to have this, your desire. enlivening it. Or you could even see some obstacles popping in, some images, and welcome them in. As we move into the practice, there's no right or wrong. There's no need to change anything. We're perfect just exactly how we are in this moment. And bring attention to your tongue, tip of the tongue, base of the tongue, the inside cheeks, right and left, the gums, the teeth, the whole mouth. Experiencing the mouth just as it is. The aliveness. And as I move through the body parts, allow the images or the names of the body to fade and just feel into the temples, forehead, the eyebrows, right and left, in between the eyebrows. You may even notice a little vibration here coming from your third eye. You may feel pulsation or openness. And welcome that in. And if you don't, that's fine too. And bring attention to the eyes, feeling the lids softly covering them, the inside crease and the outside. Noticing the space where the two lids come together. And feel the bridge of the nose, the cheeks, the jaw. The right ear, the outside folds, moving through to the inside, through the canal to the center of the head. And moving from the center of the head to the canal on the left ear, moving out to the outside folds of the left ear. And now both ears at the same time, bringing attention to the center of the head. And drawing a line from behind the eyes to this point, feel inside that head, that third eye. Where your knowingness, your intuition resides. And feel the whole head now. The radiance inside the head, the surface of the face, the hair, feeling out, maybe a little farther, all around the head, and feeling the weight of the head on the pillow, bringing attention down to the neck, feeling that soft whisper of breath across the throat as you bring attention down to that notch in between the clavicles, the base of the neck in front. Notice the upper shoulder, the right shoulder, area that holds tension. And if tension is here, just feel into that. What does tension feel like? And allow the breath to move into that area. Perhaps even softening it a bit. And bring attention to the right shoulder, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, the right thumb, first finger, second finger, third and fourth, palm of the right hand, top of the hand. Feeling the entire hand now. Noticing the pulsation of life coming all the way through to the fingertips. And now the entire right hand and arm. And without changing anything, just notice the left arm. And then move from the top of the right shoulder, the neck, all the way to the left upper shoulder. Noticing if there's any tension here. Allowing the breath to come into that area. The left shoulder, the upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, left thumb, first finger, second finger, third and fourth. Palm of the left hand, top of the hand, and the whole hand. Like a shimmering of energy pulsing through the hand. And now the entire left hand and arm, and both arms and hands at the same time. And move attention now to the back, the shoulder blades, feeling the weight of the blades on the surface. And feeling in between the shoulders. Noticing if there's any tension here. And bring the breath to this area. You may notice how the breath expands those shoulder blades out on the inhale and in on the exhale. And now move your attention down the spine to the back of the heart, all the way down to the low back, the sacrum, and the base of the spine. Just linger here a moment and breathe into this area, allowing the energy to flow from the base of the spine On the inhale, coming up to the top of the head. Exhaling down the front of the spine all the way to the base. And just take 3 more breaths, feeling that energy as the breath comes up from the base on the back of the spine to the top of the head, down the front in a circular motion. Take your time. Feeling that energy opening the body from the inside. Feeling the chest expand, the ribs right and left. The ribs in the back body, holding on to the spine. The whole torso, arms, neck, and head, all at the same time. That whole body, upper body breathing and opening past the boundaries of the body. And bring attention now to your lower abdomen, the pelvic floor. Feeling the energy here. It may be like a subtle whisper as the breath comes in and moves out. And bring attention to the right hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the foot, all of the toes, and the bottom of the right foot. Feel the sensation in the arch of the right foot and the chakra here. Notice how it may feel a little bit stronger, the energy here, than the rest of the foot. And now feel the entire right leg and hip. Feeling the pulsation of life moving through the leg, inside the leg. And come back to the pelvic floor. Moving over to the left hip, upper thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the foot, all of the toes, and the bottom of the left foot. Feel into the arch of the left foot. That subtle vibration here. And both legs and feet together. And now the whole body. Inside the body. Whole body expanding on the inhale. Releasing on the exhale. and come into your inner resource, imagining perhaps a time, a memory where you felt safe and secure. Perhaps it's a place in nature that you love when you're there. A loved one's home. Noticing the people perhaps that are all around you here. Bringing in animals. And notice what it looks like. Enlivening this, the colors, the sensations, the sounds, the smells. Opening up, allowing yourself to be here, your home, you're loved, you're safe. And allow all of the images to fade and just feel into the whole body sensation of your inner resource. You may even notice a bit of excitement sensation, maybe a lightness, a joy, a newness. And without changing anything, just bring in a time or something that feels to you a sense of gratitude. See what thoughts come in, what images come in. And it may just be a sense of gratitude, that feeling of wholeness. Perhaps even surrendering fully to gratitude. And allow this sensation to just join in with the rest of the tone of your body. Like a partner. It may seem even very familiar, that feeling of gratitude and purpose. And notice perhaps if there's a tone or a feeling that you've been carrying around of late. It could be a thought, an emotion, and allow yourself to experience this. You could name it if you like. Notice how it feels in the body. If it's something that seems heavy, feels like perhaps tension, uncertainty. And allow that sensation of gratitude to come in and be a part of this. Notice perhaps it feels like the breath opening the tension in the shoulders, softening. And notice perhaps if there's another emotion that is coming in. Allowing it to be just as it is in this moment. And perhaps as you reside with these emotions, you may see an image, you may see questions, you may see solutions. Notice that if the softening begins to dissipate, that sensation, allowing gratitude to fully merge and envelop, not trying to push it away, not trying to change it, but allowing it to be just as it is in this moment. And notice if there's a voice inside, if there's a core belief somewhere that's the seed for this emotion. A thought about yourself, about the world around you. Perhaps it's an image, a core belief. Noticing where that feels in your body. Noticing if there's a story that comes along with it in your thoughts. Allowing it to be in this moment. And bringing in gratitude to weave itself within this, within it and all around it. Allowing it to be just as it is. Noticing how that sensation, that feeling of gratitude begins to grow and expand, opening up the body. That sensation, that aliveness of gratitude. And notice the body's edges. Allow that sensation, that heartfelt feeling of gratitude expand out beyond the borders of your skin, radiating out above you, below you, in front and behind, to the right, to the left, inside in each and every cell, out through all of the beautiful energy that encapsulates you and holds you. Feeling yourself merge with this energy that holds you. Feeling the comfort of it. That feeling of being held, nurtured, and loved. Allow it to expand past the boundaries of your room, past the home, all the way out to the cosmos. Each breath expanding farther, each exhale surrendering to it. No thoughts needed, just to be. The vibration pulsing through the body, life. Holding this gratitude in our hearts as it enmeshes with each and every moment, action, thought, word, and deed. Completely enveloped and held. And slowly begin to draw your attention from the cosmos, drawing your energy in to your home, to your room, to the surface of your body, bringing that loving energy into the heart. Feeling that vibration in the heart, the sound of Om. And begin to feel the body breathing itself, noticing the breath coming across the nostrils, filling the belly, and exhaling slowly. Slowly coming back, moving the tongue around inside the mouth, feeling the body's movement as you brush your fingers against your thumb. And just take note of the journey that you just took, knowing that this is a part of you and is with you in each and every moment. And slowly begin to deepen the breath. And just making a movement if you like, or you're free to just lie there as I close the class. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this practice with you. And I'll bring my thumbs to my forehead for peaceful, loving thoughts, to the lips for kind and wise words, and to the heart that's open and willing to give. Namaste.